Hi everyone, welcome back to Dawn for a Life. Today I'm going to show you what I eat in a day. I started my morning with a bowl of fresh cherries that we picked the other day at Danny's workplace. They have lots and lots of cherry trees and they are not sprayed with any pesticides, so it's really good. And after that bowl of cherries, I did some yoga. And here I'm having a slice of whole wheat sourdough bread with some coconut butter. And I topped them up with local raw honey, which is really good. If you're watching this from Malaysia or if you've been to Malaysia, you've tried kaya. It's like super yummy kaya, minus the unhealthy sugar and hours of cooking. This is so good. And come to think of it, kaya is actually made of, I think, also coconut. And if you happen to not take honey at all, then here I'm trying it with some maple syrup. It's still pretty good. And here I'm chopping up some sweet potatoes. Place them on the parchment paper, drizzle with some olive oil and sprinkle some cinnamon powder. I toss them around on the baking sheet so that I don't have to wash an extra bowl. Then I quickly popped it into the oven and start cutting up my other vegetables. So here I'm slicing up some brinjal or eggplant and just put them in a bowl and sprinkle salt on them and let them sweat it out. Some liquid will be coming out of them, and I chop some asparagus as it's the asparagus season. And here I'm also slicing up a zucchini. Slice them rather thinly. And drizzle on some olive oil. Okay, I mean pour on olive oil. Dried zucchini, when you roast or grill them, it's not pleasant and it tastes slightly bitter. So I really like lots of oil on my zucchini. And then when they're ready, just place them onto the baking tray. You can see the sweet potatoes are somewhat cooked. They need the longest time, so I put it in first. And now pop them back to the oven while I heat up here some leftover rice from last night. This is how the sweat looks like. Give them a good rinse with water and place them on the leftover oil from the zucchini. Eggplant or brinjals soak up a lot of oil as well, so I'm just gonna clean this whole plate up. Again, place them on the baking tray, pop them into the oven, and the asparagus as well. While the veggies are roasting, I'm making some sauce for the dish. Half an avocado, a handful of coriander or cilantro, juice of 1 lime, a clove of garlic, a few shakes of herbal salt, paprika, and some water, about half a cup, depending on how liquefied you want your sauce to be. And blend them up together.
Repping that monster surf tea, summertime is searching for that monster surf down by the beach. All mates in hand, surf so please. metaphoric flow.
And then it's ready. Just put them on the plate, arrange them nicely or not nicely, it will still taste very good. And top them all up with your beautiful sauce. Yummy. And there you go. Lunch is served. This sauce is amazing. I love how it mixes with the creaminess and sweetness of the sweet potatoes and brinjals, eggplant or brinjal. I don't know which country calls it what. It's not creamy and heavy, it's creamy and tangy. So it mixes very well with all the vegetables here, like brinjal, creamy and slightly sweet, and sweet potato is sweet and very creamy. It's so good. You can actually throw everything in the oven at the same time. I wanted to speed things up, so I put the sweet potatoes in first to let them start cooking while I chop the rest of the vegetables. If you put everything in the oven at once, then you just put lower temperature and longer and you can do other stuff. I'm going to enjoy this and see you at dinner. So here, just rinse away your soaked lentils, wash them a couple of times. And put them into the pot. Start cooking with whatever amount of lentils you have. The water is always double and a little more. Stir them occasionally, adding water as you like, depending on how thick or how thin you like your soup to be. And here I'm just crushing up 2 garlics, slice them. There's a teaspoon of mustard seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds. And here on the right side we have coriander, a teaspoon of masala powder, about half teaspoon of turmeric, and at the top that is citrone melisse, that is lemon balm. Usually people use curry leaves for Indian cooking, but it's really hard to find here where I live. So a good substitute is lemon balm, and they are really healthy herb too. Place the ingredients on the left side, the seeds, cumin seeds and mustard seeds, to let them pop. Shake them around. Ow. And once they are popped, just add in the garlic. Let them just slightly brown. And now you add all the ingredients on the right side into the pot. Stir them around. The smell is going to probably choke you, so be ready for it. I don't think you can do much about it, but just keep in mind, maybe keep the doors open or hold your breath. And once they are fragrant, just add in the lentils, possibly 1 or 2 more cups of water. And there you have it. Dinner is ready. Really so simple and quick to make. This recipe is really great for all body types, but red lentils should be taken moderately for Vata body types. And if you haven't seen the body type video, I'll link it down in the description box below, and you can take a look. So let's taste test the soup. I forgot the salt. So let's get some salt. I'm just adding a small little pinch of sea salt. According to Ayurveda, this soup is really good to be taken during flu or diarrhea, and lentils are really high in iron. So it also helps with blood building and liver cleansing as well. So really good soup for so many benefits. And I ended the evening with a Brazil nut and a little bit of homemade granola with coconut almond milk. Thank you for watching Dawn for a Life, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!